Alright guys, welcome to another video, and what I need you to do is to go into your Google, and once you open up your Google application, what I would like you to do is to go into your Drive section like you're seeing, and I'm going over here to my Google Apps and open up your Drive. So once you have opened up your Drive section, here's another way of getting into some of the tools in Google. One of them is doing it this way, and you could go to New, and in here this gives you some of the apps that you can use. These are the three apps that I use the most within my Google Drive, so these are the three popular ones that pop up. If I hit more, then these are the other options or some of the other ones I have used secondary. So here are the ones that I've used, kind of first, and these are the ones that I've used secondary. Kind of if you look at your cell phone, who are you calling the most in your texts, and then the least amount of people that you text would be further down. So we're going to go and open up Google Docs. We're going to click here. And once you have gotten into your Google Docs, we're going to do an all about me. So what I'd like you to do is click up here, because the first thing that you do is you're going to name your Google Doc. So click here and you're going to type in all about me, and I'd like you guys to put your name there. So you see I'm putting Keegan in there. And once you have done that, you can click down here, and we're also going to add a title of the same thing, all about me, and put your name in there. So what I'd like you to practice is highlighting. Make sure that you can do some highlighting here like you see how I'm doing. And I'd like you to highlight that, and we're going to change the size of it. So the first size I'd like you to see is 48. See how big 48 comes out? But realistically, the best size that we're going to work with for most of ours are going to be 36. So once you have gone and done this, go ahead and choose a really cool font that you would like. I'm going to go ahead and change one that I normally change, or one that I always choose when I'm doing stuff, and that's Cosmic Sans. You do not have to choose the same one I have chosen. You can choose one that you would like. Once you have done this, you're then going to come over here and change the color. And you can change the color again to anything you would like. And then last, what you're going to do is you're going to go and center it. Now you're going to see how I double clicked on this to kind of bring out all of my quick tools here. I know that some of you guys had it where you weren't seeing anything. You weren't seeing, this section here. So it was kind of hidden to you. So that means that yours look like that. If this is the case, don't worry. You just come over here and click here, and it will drop back down. So again, it was this little part right here. Okay. So we're going to center it. We're going to click here, center this, and then we're going to go and hit enter. That's my son Christian screaming. He doesn't know that I'm doing a lesson. He has issues. Now, next thing we're going to do is come over and change the color to black, and go ahead and click on this and bring this back to 14. And we're going to change the font back to the normal font, which is Arial. And we're going to remove this back over to this side. And then you're going to just say, hello, everyone. This is all about me. Once you have that done, you'll press enter twice. And now I'm going to introduce something to you that you haven't seen yet before, and that's tables. So to put a table in, you go to insert and you choose a table. Now a table can be like any size you want. You can get as crazy as you want with a table. I traditionally will start off with only doing a table of 1 to 2. So it'll look like something like that. Now, say for example you do something like this and you don't like it. So you just go and highlight it and you just hit delete. And it goes away. So let's go and add one that I want you to add, such as table and you're going to go 1 to 2, and you're going to add that. That's exactly what I want. Now, once you do this table here, what I want you to do is highlight it again and right click. Now, when you right click, you have the ability to go ahead and insert rows, which would be going across this way, or insert columns, and that would be going down. I want you to insert a row below, just like this, and then type in family, tab it over, type in likes, and then what I'd like you to do is click here and make this centered, just like how we had it up there. And do the same thing to this one here and center this one. Now we're going to come down to this line, and I want to teach you guys how to do bullets. So to do bullets, you're going to come here, and you're going to add a bullet, and we're going to type down Dad. So my dad's name was Dennis, or is Dennis. And I'm going to come here and press enter, and press Mom, and my mom's name was Betty. She is not with us anymore. And you will type in, I'm going to type in my sister. And her name is Kathy. And then I will type in my wife. And her name is Jane. And then I will type in some of my kids. D-A-U-G-H-T, daughter, Katie. And son, Connor. Daughter, Lexi. Son, Cole. And son, who you just got done hearing, Christian. And then we have 2 dogs. So one dog, Scotty. Oops. And we have another dog, who is Fiona. Now over here, I want you to put their likes. So this is going to change our tab. So our tab over here now is going to go from the dot, and we're going to change it to something else. So what I'd like you to put for something else is I'd like to put a star. So here, for my dad, his likes were hunting, camping, and casino. Now you're going to see where it went on to the other line. Well, I got to have each person have their own stuff. So I'm just going to grab this bar. I'm going to click, hold, and pull this bar over. Okay, don't let go until you see that you have it. Okay, so that'll give you your room. Now I'm just going to press enter, and I'm going to put my mom's. Hers were camping, ceramics, and cooking. My sister's is ceramics, reading, and wood finishing. Or I'm just going to say woodworking, because she likes to work on wood. Now my wife, she loves traveling. And she loves to bake. She also loves this, and she loves shopping. Okay, so you see how I did that in order. One person that I did forget was myself, so I'm going to need to come down here and put me. Okay, so these are the things that you guys will do for this section here. That's just to get you started, just to show you something. And then once you have done this part, what I'd like you guys to do is to come down here, and you're going to press enter down here. Oops. And you're going to say, this is my table about me and my family. Now, we're almost done. Once you have all these things filled in here, you're going to go and highlight this. And this one here, I want to have a certain color. So I want that one. I'm going to choose red. And for this one here, I want a different color than that one. So this one here, I'm going to make that one a light blue. And then what I'll do is I'm going to put a frame around everything. So I got this all highlighted right now, and I'm going to do what is called a line color, okay? So to do that, I'm going to do a border first of 1.5, and then I'm going to do border color, and my border color is going to be a dark blue. So you see how I have a dark border around it? And once you have that, then I want you to go and change the colors of your titles in here so they would stand out. Oops, I made a mistake there. If you do that like I did, just go back here and I have to do font color. So my font color I want to be white, and I'm going to do a font color here. You do not have to copy me on my colors. I prefer if you were more creative and did something else. And then once you're done with that, please go ahead and turn it in. And remember how we did this. We went and turned it into the Google Classroom, and you will be done.
Bye, kids of 2018.
Oh my God. That was Alexis.